The farmer's market, Joan bought apples for $1.50 per pound, cherries for $2 per pound, and pears for 75 cents per pound. She bought a total of 13 pounds of fruit for $15.25. Joan bought twice as many pounds of apples and cherries. And so let A be the weight of the apples, C be the weight of the cherries, and P be the weight of the pears. I guess it should be pears there. Peas, I'm not sure which it is. It doesn't really matter. But formulate system equations to determine how many pounds of each type of fruit were bought. So, what I want to do is look at this here. First off, what do I know? It's $1.50 for apples, $2 per pound for pears, and 75 for fruit. So what I did was this. Let's kind of like highlight some things. So color up all these red, blues, so I kind of can put things together and to make things a little easier for me to see. So apples, notice are $1.50, $2 per pound, and 75 cents per pound. And for a total, in a sense, about that for $15.25 is what we spent. But I also know this. I bought a total of 13 pounds, so I could take the total weight of the apples, cherries, and pounds has to be 13. And then the other part that's real important here is this. Twice as many pounds of apples than cherries, meaning that there's twice as many apples as cherries. Now, I would prefer to have so here's how I wrote that. So that one apple, and the number of apples I bought, and if I minus twice the cherries, it equals 0. And I could write A equals 2C, but I need to have everything on the same side of the equation for my matrix to work. So here I kind of wrote these out. Now, I went ahead and solved it. It says do not solve. You're done with this problem really right here. But if you wanted to kind of see what they were, here's the answers that you would get on that particular one there. All right, now this one here, we're actually going to go ahead and work the problem out. And here I've put things up here. We have Simone. She has 3 sweaters, 4 shirts, and 2 pairs of pants for $169. We have 2 sweaters and 5 pairs of pants for $146, and 5 shirts and 2 pairs of pants for $115. And Y the letters here. So here's what I would do to solve this. I would go to my calculator, and basically we kind of did this on our previous videos. But with the calculator, I would send my matrix to look at this. Notice it says 3, 2, 0, and there's a 0 for the x because they're on this third equation here, there's no x. And then you see the 4, 0, because there's no 0y on the middle term. That's why these 2 zeros appear. Notice there's no y in the middle and no x on the bottom row. And they equal their numbers here. If I type that in my calculator, it turned out to be that I end up with 23, 15, and 20. So that basically it's 23 for sweaters, 15 for a shirt, and 20 for a pair of pants. All right. Now we go to a baseball game. And I kind of set some stuff up here and colored them up. You see the hot dogs, the Smith family spent this. They had 3 hot dogs, a drink, and 4 pretzels for $17. The Jones family had spent $11.50, which is here, on 2 hot dogs, 2 drinks, and a pretzel. Nice and colored. And the Garcia bought 3 hot dogs. Probably should have colored it red there. 2 drinks and 2 pretzels for $16. So what is the cost of a pretzel? Well, I'm going to go put this in my calculator like this. The 314, 221, and 322. And they were 17, 11, 15, 16. And these were the values that I got for my answers. So basically the answer to the question, though, is $1.50 for pretzels. This is what they spent for each one, $1.50 for pretzels.